You told these guys how to be flexible, but in fact you taught them how to feel emotions. Do you have many master classes?
Well, first of all, I have my own students for more than 20 years. So I'm, meanwhile, I think quite experienced in teaching, and I think a lot about, not only for teaching, also for my own playing, what makes the difference. And if I hear a student play, and there are many good things always, but there are always things to improve. And I think it's important to ask what exactly could be improved and then how to do it. And yeah, flexibility is important because the intensity levels of the notes are always changing. We try not to play twice the same note. So because we need these changes, we have to be flexible emotionally and then also technically with our arms, with our movements, to be able to express the differences in music. I think it's I think most people are sensitive, but the problem is that you work on pieces, you see the music, and some of them are difficult to play, so you spend a lot of time managing to play the notes in the right order and intonation and good sound, and I think it happens to many students that they focus so much on mastering the notes that they forget that they should use the notes to express the music. So I think that I try to first find out what I want to express and then to try to play it on the cello, not the opposite.
But always happens the opposite. Always people...
I wouldn't say opposite, I wouldn't say always, but I think it's about music, you know, it's not about cello playing. And so finally, I think it doesn't matter if you sing the music, if you dance the music, if you conduct the music, or if you play it on the piano, on the flute, on the cello. It has nothing to do with cello. I mean, it has to do with the feelings. The composer composes the music because he feels it, and so that's my focus on it. And I think a lot about it because I think you have to know the music first, and then to think about what is possible, because we have to take very seriously what the composer gives us and what we can read in the written down music. But then we find our own style to play. But I think it's very important first to know what the composer wanted and to take that very seriously. Well, of course, discovery can be playing the Beethoven Sonata again and again, and suddenly you find new ideas. I always look for new ideas and never try to play the same than last time. That would be very boring, and it would not be very interesting for the audience either. So the experience can be explore new ideas in pieces you know very well. It also can be by playing repertoire which is not played often, or I always search for new pieces, and I think it's wonderful. And well, I grew up in a musical family with 3 musical brothers who play instruments. We have a 4-brother piano quartet, which we do once in a while. And with my piano brother Paul, I play almost all my life together. And this is wonderful to have someone know each other so well, and to go through the repertoire. And we played so many recitals, and we always played different programs. We never repeated one program. And so it's nice to get to know the repertoire and to know the possibilities also of freedom on stage and communication on stage. And I enjoy very much to get to know a new pianist because they have different views on the music, and I always can learn.